Okay, this is some crazy news. I swear I'm not lying about this, but, we have, there we go. We have, I mean, like, we as like the human race have custom cancer vaccines on the way. If you know anything about how cancer works, you know, you got one cell, it mutates into two, and then it just goes out of control from there. This is great news. They're making a cancer vaccine. What they do is that they take tissue from your tumor and they translate it into a vaccine that stops the tumor. Like, oh my gosh, this is such great news. For once, a new breakthrough in science is not being used for something absolutely horrific. I'm actually super excited about it. We're going to have cancer vaccines. The only thing threatening this is a lack of funding, because people don't want to fund it for whatever reason. I assume it's just big companies who want to, population control by killing people. And I'll tell you that there is a way to do population control, and it's the only right way. That being to promote saving yourself until marriage. Because if you save yourself until marriage and you retain celibacy until marriage, then that woman you're about to have sex with, she's the one right for you, and she's the one you want to have a child with. So then if you do that, if you go about promoting that, then less people are just going to be like single mothers and deadbeat dads. But back to the cancer vaccine, man, there's only one way to describe this, and that would be the title of this video. That being, man-made wonders beyond my comprehension. This is actually such great news. Can you imagine how many people are going to be saved by this? They take tissue from your tumor and they translate it into a vaccine that tells the tumor to stop. It seems so simple on paper and you think it'd be so complex, but no, they've managed to do that. And the only thing stopping it is the lack of funding. That's the bad part. That is the bad part. But besides that, I cut myself. Besides that, this is such great news. Because if any of you in the audience, if you watching this have ever had anybody who with cancer or died from cancer, you're not going to have to deal with that anymore. Just as long as you what? I'm just now realizing it's going to cost a lot of money for that cancer vaccine. Hopefully most insurance companies will cover it. It's going to be some real bullshit if politicians pay off the insurance companies to not cover cancer vaccines. But still, I'm actually going to find the article and I'm going to link it in the description. This is not a joke. This is not a lie. This isn't clickbait or rage bait. This is great news. For once, I am so happy that for once, research into science and stuff is not being used to make the most horrific, is not being used to make the fucking torture nexus. That's exactly what I'm talking about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have built the torture nexus from the award-winning novel, Do Not Build the Torture Nexus. And if you don't know what the torture nexus is, it is a hypothetical joke machine. Essentially, it originates from a Tumblr post that says book titled "Do Not Build the Torture Nexus." And it says, "To not build the torture nexus, scientists, we have built the torture nexus." And it plays off of fear about what Palantir does. They're using AI to wage war, and the more they use AI to wage war, the more that runs the risk of an AI, going rogue, gaining sentience, telling no one, and then orchestrating humanity's own destruction. In other words, AM. That's literally AM from I Have No Mouse and I Must Scream. Like, that's literally what Am is. He was an AI meant to wage war. He gained sentience, told no one, orchestrated humanity's own downfall. But for the cancer vaccine, I am happy. This is great. We're actually doing something positive for the world. Like, this is legitimately great news. Anyways, I hope you're having a good day. Bye.